So the beginning point of favor is that you should be ready to accept favor. You should be ready to accept favor and believe that God can do the unimaginable, unthinkable. We see what the testimony we just heard. Because she wasn't ready for it, she didn't prepare for it. So even when they were saying bring your accounts, account number just disappeared. Mouth closed. But thank God I no shame, because the sister was there to be calling the account details and all that her own. Since her sister could not call her own, Now she could call her own account numbers and all that, and just like that, the bill was paid, the alert came. That's how God works. So you need to prepare your mind that God can do the unimaginable. We heard this testimony, like we said last Monday too. Somebody gives you a car, say take this. I say, no, just enter like that too. You know whether the man want exchange your head, now won't carry. You don't call pastor, they don't pray, they don't vigil, they don't this, they don't that. No enter in a hurry, you just. So you have to prepare your mind, because God is going to be working beyond our expectation. What we don't imagine. He may not come in an angle that we are expecting him. Yesterday something happened and I said, well, this is actually a month of favor. There's somebody I've been looking for almost 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years. I know it's more than 1 year. I've been calling. They say, I will come. I was okay. Any day you are ready now. Kept postponing and postponing, and yesterday I was going to pick Emma, and then I entered this road. Hold up. I entered the other one, blocked, road construction. So I just kept moving from one part of let's say Port Harcourt around Ikwere, my 4, my 6, Umuokuta. I was just moving from here to there. And eventually I found myself somewhere around Ebelu to Ozoba. I started navigating. I was just going, my man said, no, just enter left. Well, I entered. I got to somewhere, I got stuck again. The road in front was blocked. I'm like, what is this today? And then I just stopped. I just parked by one house. And I saw one Okada man, I just flagged him. Okada guy. So Okada stopped. The guy was just going and going his way. So I just stood there, and it was raining. Just go, what is this? And I saw some shops and some men. I just walked to one shop. My man just said, go to that shop. I just went there. I saw one man. The man too came out. I was like, me too. I was like, this is the person I've been looking for. The man was looking like me. Is he ghost? I just parked opposite his house, just like that at the shop. So he too was like, he said, Daddy. I said, Pastor, what is happening? What is happening here? And then we got talking. I said, I'm going to Emma's place. I know the road, but this road is one of those old roads for you to take, but the front are just blocked. Just like they've not used it for 6 months or more, so you can't pass. So how do I negotiate? She said, no, Daddy, just go back the other road by your right, just enter. The next 5 minutes you are there. I say, yeah, thank you. But thank God I've seen you today. You are not running again. I've known you now down to your, you see the mouth they call it. I've traced you down to your house, so I can see you when I want to see you. And then that was the later in the day I called him the night. I said, Pastor, that was miraculous. See, when he saw me, he was like, it's not true. He felt like disappearing. God can just arrange some things and we'll just meet. But please, let your mind be mature enough, amen, to accept what God is going to do, because God is unlimited. 90 verse 17. 90 verse 17. Psalm 90 verse 17. And so let his beauty be upon us. David was praying that prayer. He said, let the beauty of God be upon us. Let his delightfulness be upon us. Let his favor be upon us. Let me be God's choice. Let me be his delight. Let him accept me, and let his favor be upon me. See, when God's favor is on you, there are things, in short, everything in life will just be very, very different and look very easy. Amen. So I encourage you, first, make up your mind. 2, don't allow anybody to talk you out of your favor. Amen. Don't allow anybody to suggest some unnecessary things, to tell you, read unnecessary meanings that will stop you from accessing your favor. We have a case now, a very good case of a man, not not a rich man, not a rich man, working, and then his daughter has a friend whose father is very